Welcome to Baba Reads, where stories breathe and timeless lessons walk slowly beside you. Here is where parables rise from the quiet strength of village life. Tales of farmers, wanderers, children, and creatures of the wild, each carrying a lesson tucked gently beneath their journey. Baba Reads calls families and communities back to the sacred power of reading together. Each story invites listeners to slow down, breathe, and sit at the feet of African ancestral wisdom. Welcome to Baba Reads. Story number 2, The Two Builders Before the Chief. In a prosperous land ruled by a noble chief, two men desired to oversee the construction of the kingdom's new council hall. Both possessed exceptional skill. Their measurements were precise, their designs impressive, and their reputations known throughout the villages. Word reached the chief that either man had the technical ability to complete the task, so he summoned them, not first to build, but to observe. For several weeks, the chief assigned them a simpler duty: maintaining the village well. It was not glamorous work. It required consistency, patience, and attentiveness. The first man grew irritated. He muttered about how his talents were being overlooked. When villagers asked questions, he responded sharply. When the sun was high, he abandoned his post early. His skill had been prepared, but his spirit had not been steady. The second man, though equally skilled, tended the well carefully. He reinforced its stones, kept the water clear, and greeted each villager with calm dignity. He understood that stewardship of a small assignment revealed the architecture of the soul. One evening, a violent storm struck the land. Winds battered the well and threatened to collapse its walls. The first man panicked, blaming the weather and the villagers. The second man braced the structure, anchored the foundation stones, and remained steady until the winds passed. When morning came, the chief walked silently through the village. He examined not the tools, but the temperament of the men. Then he declared, "A hall for the kingdom must be built by one whose inner walls cannot be shaken. Skill may raise a structure, but stability sustains it." And so, the second man was promoted, not because his hands were stronger, but because his spirit was governed. For the chief knew that a building without internal reinforcement would one day collapse, and a leader without internal order would do the same. For before one is entrusted to stand in the council of kings, he must first learn to govern the city within. At the conclusion of every episode, we like to provide you with at least 3 takeaways that can help transform and strengthen you as a family and as a community. The first takeaway is that there are 2 key life lessons we can draw from this story, The Two Builders Before the Chief. The first life lesson is how you handle small responsibilities reveal how you'll handle greater ones. The second life lesson is your attitude while serving matters as much as your ability to perform. The story teaches us that skill may qualify you for an opportunity, but character, consistency, and self-governance determine whether you're ready to carry it. The chief was not merely evaluating which man could build the council hall. He was discovering which man possessed the internal foundation necessary to be trusted with greater responsibility. Our next takeaway is a topic for discussion. Key question: why does how we handle small responsibilities matter? Here are a few discussion points. Why did the chief give the builders the simple job of caring for the village well? What did each builder's attitude reveal about his character? Why shouldn't we consider a responsibility unimportant just because it seems small? And how can doing small things well prepare us for greater opportunities? Here's the core life lesson. Before you can be trusted with something greater, learn to faithfully care for what is already in your hands. Our third and final takeaway is the Life Application Challenge. This week, choose one small responsibility and do it with excellence, even when no one is watching. Thank you again for joining us on this episode of Baba Reads. My name is Hakeem Irwin, the Transformational Influencer. If you enjoyed this episode, we invite you to please like and subscribe to the We Love Baba Reads YouTube channel. That's We Love Baba Reads. Also, you can find this and 24 more engaging wisdom-filled gems in the book, Baba Reads Village Parables Part 1, available on Amazon in paperback and ebook formats. Baba Reads is brought to you by Greater Faith and Favor Life, GFF Life LLC, where the vision is believe greater, live greater. Be blessed.